Hey all, Miss Rodriguez here, coming at you with another YouTube video. Just a brief one. I wanted to review multiplication, since multiplication is the skill for the next couple weeks. So the first thing I was going to go over with you is multiplication with a one-digit number. So some examples of that, and what they mean by a one-digit number is it can either be 21 times 4, because 4 would be the one-digit number. 134 times 6, because 6 would be the one-digit number. Or 4,722 times 8, because 8 would be the one-digit number. So that's what they mean by multiplying by a one-digit number. Okay, sometimes you'll be multiplying a one-digit number by a two-digit number, a one-digit number by a three-digit number, or a one-digit number by a four-digit number. It does not go any higher than a four-digit number in fourth grade, but obviously when you get to fifth, sixth, and seventh, that's when you'll be multiplying by larger numbers. So let's go ahead and start with this first one here. I'm going to show you a strategy called partial product. Okay, this is partial product. So the first thing is we're going to multiply the ones place. So we would multiply the 4 times the 1, and that would give us 4. The next thing we need to do is multiply by the tens place, but it's important for all you parents out there, unlike the way we learned it back in the day where you multiply 4 times 2 and that gives you 8. With new math, partial product, you are multiplying the 4 by the value of the 2. So it would be 4 times 20, which is 80. And then we'd go ahead and write that below. Then the last step would just be to add those two together. These parts here, that's what we call the partial products, because the product is when you multiply, you get an answer. So this is a product and this is a product. They are both part of the total product, which is 84. Okay. Moving on to multiplying a one-digit number by a three-digit number using partial product. It's going to look very similar. We start in the ones place. 6 times 4. 24. We go ahead and write that down. Then we have to multiply the tens place. But again, we're not doing 6 times 3. We're doing 6 times 30. So what I like to tell the kids is on the side or on a scrap piece of paper, write down what 6 times 3 is, and then you would just go ahead and add a 0 for the 30. So 6 times 3 would be 18, and then add a 0 since it's 6 times 30, and that would give us 180. And then there's just the added step, since it's a three-digit number, of multiplying the hundreds place. 6 times 1 would be 6, but it's 6 times 100, so that would be 600. And then just like before, we take our partial products, we add them all up, and that gives us 804. And lastly, for partial product, we'll go ahead and multiply the four-digit number by the one-digit number. So we have 8 times 2, which is 16. Then we have 8 times 20, which would be 160. Then we have 8 times 7, which would be 56. But we are actually doing 8 times 700. So we're going to take the 56 and add 2 zeros. And lastly, 8 times 4 is 32. But then because it's in the thousands place, it's actually 32,000. And lastly, just like all the others, we're going to add up our partial products. 6 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 would be 6. This would be 7, 7, 7, and 3. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But this was a video just explaining partial product when multiplying by a one-digit number.